Hey everyone, I'm Callie. Welcome into the channel for my reaction to Forrest Gump. This is definitely one of those movies where people have asked me, have you seen it? Why haven't you seen it? Are you going to see it? So I'm really excited to finally sit down and watch this Tom Hanks classic. It's gonna be one of those times for me where I watch it and I'm like, oh, that's where that came from. Because I already know the quote about the box of chocolates. I don't know how exactly it goes, but I've heard a few people mention the box of chocolate quote and talk about Forrest Gump in a very good light. So I'm very excited to just jump right in. I have absolutely no idea what this movie is about. I know that Tom Hanks is in it. I see that it's from '94 and that's about it. So let's jump right in. This solemn piano already has me wondering if maybe I should have brought like tissues. Is this like an inspirational film? Oh, I thought that car was gonna hit her. I didn't think it was gonna stop. Those are some beat up shoes. Tom Hanks. And he's wearing a really nice suit with those shoes. It's interesting. He must love those shoes. Ooh, Russell Stover chocolates. Curious George. Saw like an I Heart New York pin, toothpaste. I guess he's going somewhere. Oh my gosh, that car ad.
Hello, my name's Forrest Gump. You want a chocolate? I could eat about 1.5 million of these.
Oh, me too.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Okay, first quote of the movie. I see why it's stuck with everyone.
Those must be comfortable shoes. I bet you could walk all day in shoes like that and not feel a thing.
My feet hurt.
Mom always said there's an awful lot you can tell about a person by their shoes. Where they going, where they been. I've worn lots of shoes.
Wow.
I bet if I think about it real hard, I could remember my first pair of shoes. Mama said they'd take me anywhere. She said they was my magic shoes.
All right, Forrest, open your eyes now.
Aww.
His legs are strong, Miss Gump, but his back's as crooked as a politician. But we're gonna straighten him right up now, aren't we, Forrest?
Ooh.
Forrest!
Oh, she's famous. I feel like I've seen her.
Mama named me after the great Civil War hero, General Nathan Bedford Forrest.
It looks like him.
He started up this club called the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, no.
And anyway, that's how I got my name, Forrest Gump. Mama said that Forrest part would remind me that sometimes we all do things that just don't make no sense.
Interesting mom.
Don't ever let anybody tell you they're better than you, Forrest. God intended everybody to be the same. He'd have given us all braces on our legs.
Mama always had a way of explaining things so I could understand them.
Our house had been in Mama's family since her grandpa's grandpa, because it was just me and Mama. Mama decided to let those rooms out. That's how me and Mama got money.
Aw, like an Airbnb. It's a beautiful house.
You're the same as everybody else. You are no different.
Your boy's different, Ms. Gump. His IQ is 75.
Aw.
The state requires a minimum IQ of 80 to attend public school, Mrs. Gump.
But it's almost there.
He's going to have to go to special school.
We're talking about 5 little points here. There must be something can be done.
Is that Mr. Gump? Mrs. Gump?
He's on vacation.
Oh. Oh, no. I thought it was going there, but wow. She loves her son. Who does that when they're... Wow.
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
Oh, okay.
You don't say much, do you?
Oh, what happened? First,
Mama, what's vacation mean? Where Daddy went?
vacation's when you go somewhere and you don't ever come back.
Well, that's not true. And that's really sad.
I guess you could say me and Mama was on our own, but we didn't mind. There was always folks coming and going, folks living out of their suitcases and sample cases.
Sample cases, like reps.
One time, a young man was staying with us, and he had him a guitar case.
Say, man, show me that crazy little walk you just did there. Slow it down some.
Wait, stop. Is that Elvis?
I like that guitar.
Oh my god.
I
And they're
started
saying,
moving around to the music.
oh my god, and that's how he danced. That's
This one
hilarious.
night, me and Mama was out, and we walked right by Benson's Furniture and Appliance
Yes.
store. Guess what?
Yup.
This is not for children's eyes.
And the ladies are going crazy. Oh man, people loved Elvis.
Well, he sung too many songs, had himself a heart attack or something. Must be hard being a king. You know, it's funny how you remember some things, but some things you can't.
You do your very best now, Forrest.
Oh, there's
I
a
remember the bus ride on the first day of school.
crazy
Very
looking
well.
bus.
Mama said not to be taking rides from strangers.
This is a busted school.
She's just smoking a cigarette, toting kids around.
I'm Forrest Gump.
I'm Dorothy Harris.
Well, now we ain't strangers anymore.
Times were so different. I still remember going to restaurants when I was little and them asking, like, smoking or non-smoking.
Taking.
Aw.
You know, it's funny what a young man recollects, because I don't remember being born. I don't recall what I got for my first Christmas, but I do remember the first time I heard the sweetest voice.
You can sit here if you want.
I had never seen anything so beautiful in my life. She was like an angel.
So sweet.
Are you stupid or something? Mama says stupid is as stupid does. I'm Jenny. I'm Forrest.
From that day on, we was always together. Jenny and me was like peas and carrots.
Aww.
She helped me learn how to read, and I showed her how to swing. For some reason, Jenny didn't ever want to go home.
Okay, Jenny, I'll stay.
Was home
She
hard
was
for
my
her?
most special friend. My only friend. Now, my mom always told me that miracles happen every day. Some people don't think so, but they do.
Oh,
Are you
jeez.
Run, Forrest! Run
He's bleeding.
Hurry! Run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest!
Is that where this comes? Well, I obviously knew Run, Forrest, Run, yes. But this scene, that's so sad. Aww. Ooh. Oh. Wow. Let's go.
Now, you wouldn't believe it if I told you that I could run like the wind blows.
Look at his face.
From that day on, if I was going somewhere, I was running.
Such a kind soul. With the best mom for giving him all of the optimism in the world. Is that a chain gang?
Now, remember how I told you that Jenny never seemed to want to go home? Her mama had gone up to heaven when she was 5. Daddy was some kind of a farmer.
Jeez.
He was a very loving man. He was always kissing and touching her and her sisters.
Oh, no.
King, why'd you come to school today? Shh. Daddy's taking a nap. Come on.
You better get back here, girl!
Oh, jeez.
Where you at?
This is horrible.
Pray with me.
Oh, that's so sad.
Make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here.
Mama always said that God is mysterious. He had the police say Jenny didn't have to stay in that house no more.
Oh,
She
good
went to
for
live with
her.
her grandma, which made me happy because she was so close. Some night, Jenny'd sneak out, come on over to my house, just because she said she was scared.
Oh.
Scared of what? I don't know. But I think it was her grandma's dog. Jenny and me was best friends all the way up through high school.
Hey, stupid!
Oh.
Quit it! Run,
Bullies
Forrest!
never change.
Run, Forrest! Run!
Oh my god, he's out running a truck? Jeez.
Now, it used to be I ran to get where I was going. I never thought it would take me anywhere.
Are those recruiters? Stop. Are they gonna put him on the team?
Who in the hell is that?
That there's Forrest Gump, just a local idiot. Can you believe it? I got to go to college too.
What? What, on a scholarship? Oh my god, that's amazing. Wait, no, he's going the wrong way. Wow. No, come back. Oh, the marching band. Oh my gosh.
Now, maybe it's just me, but college was very confusing times.
Federal troops enforcing a court order integrated the University of Alabama today.
Coons are trying to get into school.
Coons. Well, raccoons trying to get on our back porch. Mama just chasing them off with a broom.
Here by videotape is the encounter by General Graham, Commander.
It's so hard to believe that this didn't happen that long ago. Like, I couldn't imagine standing there and being like, yeah, you can't let them come in. They don't deserve the same education. It's wild to me. Dangers of what?
And students Jimmy Hood and Vivian Malone had been signed up for summer classes.
Ma'am, you dropped your book, ma'am.
Campus and kept them off from gathering.
Wasn't that Gump? Sure as hell was.
He's very naked.
It was nice talking to you.
I remember when that happened. Wallace got shot. I was in college.
Did you go to a girls' college or to a girls and boys together college? Because Jenny went to a college I couldn't go to. It was a college just for girls. But I'd go and visit her every chance I got.
Is she on a date? I kind of felt like it was going to be going where, like, she's just really good friends with him and... Oh, he thinks that he's hurting her, probably. Oh. He wound up. Oh, jeez. Aww. Why is he mad?
I'll go back to my college now.
Come on. Come on.
I love that she's still kind to him and she hasn't, like, you know, gone on to college and been like, no, we can't hang out anymore or something like that. She has a kind heart too.
I want to be famous. I want to be a singer like Joan Baez. I just want to be on an empty stage with my guitar. Have you ever been with a girl, Forrest?
Jenny. He looks so uncomfortable / I guess intrigued.
Oh.
Things are happening.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry.
Aww.
Oh.
It's okay.
Oh, I'm dizzy.
I'm dizzy. Oh, her roommate. Oh my gosh.
I think I ruined your roommate's bathrobe.
Oh, she's literally right there. Let's go. Oh, look, they're like, stop. Oh.
College ran by real fast because I played so much football. They even put me on a thing called the All-America team where you get to meet the President of the United States.
Wow.
I must have drank me about 15 Dr. Peppers.
Oh, I would too. Glass bottles. Oh, he has to go to the bathroom.
Congratulations. How does it feel being All-American? Congratulations. How do you feel?
I gotta pee.
I believe he said he had to pee.
Is that a step up to the toilet?
Sometime later, for no particular reason,
Yep.
somebody shot that nice young kid riding in his
Oh.
car.
Yeah.
A few years after that, somebody shot his little brother, too.
Must be hard being brothers. I wouldn't know.
Forrest Gump.
I got a college degree. Mama was so
That's
proud.
awesome.
Have you given any thought to your future?
Hello, I'm Forrest Gump.
Nobody gives a hoot shit who you
Oh.
are, pussball!
He's joining the army? Aww.
Sit down if you want to.
I didn't know who I might meet or what they might ask.
You ever been on a real shrimp boat?
But I've been on a real big boat.
My given name is Benjamin Buford Blue. People call me Bubba.
My name's Forrest Gump. So Bubba was from Bayou La Battery, Alabama, and his mama cooked shrimp. Bubba's family knew everything there was to know about the shrimping business.
Matter of fact, I'm going into the shrimping business for myself after I get out the army.
I think he's like wondering, what am I gonna do?
Go! What's your sole purpose in this army?
To do whatever you tell me, drill sergeant.
You're a goddamn genius. That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160.
Now, for some reason, I fit in the army like one of them round pegs. It's not really hard.
2 stems on gas.
Done, drill sergeant.
Why did you put that weapon together so quickly, Gump? Jesus H. Christ. This is a new company record.
Oh.
You are going to be a general someday, Gump. Disassemble your weapon and continue.
Anyway, like I was saying, shrimp is the fruit of the sea. You can barbecue it, boil it, broil it,
This guy and
bake
his
it,
shrimp.
saute it, gumbo, pan fried, pineapple shrimp,
Pineapple
lemon
shrimp.
shrimp, coconut shrimp,
Ooh, coconut shrimp.
pepper shrimp,
Oh, he's making me hungry.
shrimp and potatoes, shrimp burger. That's about it.
Nighttime in the Army is a lonely time. We'd lay there in our bunks, and I'd miss my mama, and I'd miss Jenny.
Get a load of the tits on her.
Oh, God. Wait, is that Jenny?
Turns out Jenny had gotten into some trouble over some photos of her in her college sweater, and she was thrown out of school.
But that wasn't a bad thing. A man who owns a theater in Memphis, Tennessee, and offered Jenny a job. I took the bus up to Memphis to see her perform in that show.
Wait, is this like a titty bar?
For your listening and viewing pleasure, direct from Hollywood, California, Bobby Dylan.
Oh, yep, she's naked?
How many roads must a man walk down?
Wow, she has a beautiful voice.
Her dream had come true.
Aw, yeah, she's singing on a stage. Even though she's naked doing it, but she's doing it. Oh, they're making fun of her.
I've got something here for you. Damn
Jeez.
Jerk!
Uh-oh. He's gonna go punch him. Whoa.
You can't keep doing this all the time.
I can't help it. I love you.
Aww.
Forrest, you don't know what love is.
What? That's not fair.
You remember that time we prayed, Forrest? We prayed for God to turn me into a bird so I could fly far, far away. You think I could fly off this bridge?
What do you mean, Jenny?
She's really struggling.
I gotta get out of here.
It's really sad.
They sending me to Vietnam.
Listen, you promise me something, okay? Just if you're ever in trouble, don't try to be brave. You just run away.
Okay.
Wow.
I write you all the time. And just like that, she was gone.
Jeez. It's really sad. I hate to see Jenny struggling so much. Oh.
You come back safe to me.
I feel like I've said so many times since this movie started. Creedence Clearwater Revival. It's always one of those songs that get you hyped no matter what.
Now, they told us that Vietnam was going to be very different.
Yeah.
Except for all the beer cans.
So much Budweiser. And helicopters. Wow.
Tell me these Vietnamese is good shrimp.
Morning, sir. Oh, get your hands down. I'm Lieutenant Dan Taylor. Welcome to Fort Platoon. Where you boys from in the world?
Alabama, sir.
You twins?
No, we are not relations, sir.
Lieutenant Dan sure knew his stuff. He was from a long, great military tradition. Somebody in his family had fought and died in every single American war.
Wow.
I guess you could say he had a lot to live up to.
So you boys are from Arkansas, huh? Well, go shake down your gear. You boys are hungry. We got steaks burning right over here.
Budweiser, steaks.
1, take good care of your feet. 2, try not to do anything stupid like getting yourself killed.
I sure hope I don't let him down.
Yeah. Wow, so many good songs in this.
I got to see a lot of the countryside, and we were always looking for this guy named Charlie.
I love how he has a toothbrush on his helmet.
It wasn't always fun. Lieutenant Dan was always getting these funny feelings, so he'd tell us to get down, shut up.
Get down! Shut up!
So we did.
One day, it started raining, and it didn't quit for 4 months.
Wow. 4 months?
I'm gonna lean up against you. You just lean right back against me.
Smart.
You know why we a good partnership for us? Because we be watching out for one another, like brothers and stuff.
Aw. Yeah.
How would you like to go into the shrimping business with me?
I saw that coming.
Okay. Man, I tell you what, I got it all figured out, too. We can just live right on the boat. We ain't got to pay no rent. All the shrimp you can eat.
Sounds pretty nice, actually. I love the little bottle of Tabasco on his helmet.
I even wrote Jenny and told her all about it. Told her how I thought about her always.
Aww.
Looking forward to getting a letter from her if she had the time.
At least she's not working at that titty bar anymore. I feel like being in a van full of hippies is better. Maybe.
This one day, we was out walking like always. Somebody turned off the rain and the sun come out.
Nice. Oh my god. Is Bubba okay? Okay, I think that's Bubba. Just spray and pray. Spray and pray. Getting closer. No! Go, go, go. Oh, jeez. Ooh, is he gonna stop? He has a track record of just running.
Like Jenny told me to. Pretty soon, I was all by myself, which was a bad thing. Bubba.
Oh.
Bubba was my best good friend. I had to make sure he was okay.
Oh no, please don't tell me he didn't make it. Oh,
and on my way back to find Bubba,
oh no.
I couldn't just let him lay there all alone and scared the way he was. But every time I went back looking for Bubba, somebody else was saying, "Help me, Forrest, help me."
Oh my gosh. He's saving everyone.
Lieutenant Dan Coleman's dead! I know he's dead! Just leave me here! Get out!
Jeez. He's like, no, I'm taking you.
Strong arm. Be advised, your fast movers are inbound at this time. Over.
Fast movers.
Then it felt like something just jumped up and bit me.
Ooh. Oh, did he get shot? Oh!
I didn't ask you to pull me out of there, goddamn you! I gotta find Bubba!
Oh boy. Is that him? No.
Okay, Forrest.
There's people behind him. Oh, I hope he's gonna be okay. Jeez, he's a big dude too. Here comes the airstrike. Oh my gosh, that's so scary. Whoa! Oh. He's so lucky.
Bubba said something I won't ever forget.
I wanna go home.
Bubba was gonna be a shrimp and boat captain, but instead he died right there by that river in Vietnam. That's all I have to say about that.
It was a bullet, wasn't it? That jumped up and bit you.
Yes, sir. Bit me directly in the buttocks. They said it was a $1 million wound, but the Army must keep that money because I still ain't seen a nickel of that $1 million. The only good thing about being wounded in the buttocks is the ice cream. And guess what? A good friend of mine was in the bed right next door.
Oh.
Webster. Gump. I'm Forrest Gump.
Whoa. That's a lot of mail. Oh no. Oh, it was because she's living in the hippie van. Oh. This is a sad movie. I can't tell if it's like supposed to be sad or if it's supposed to be funny or I don't know how to feel. Feeling all of it.
Good catch, Gump. You know how to play this? No matter what happens, never, ever take your eye off the ball.
For some reason, ping pong came very natural to me, so I started playing it all the time.
He's just so good at like focusing on one thing and mastering it so easily because he can only focus on it. It's awesome.
People said it made me look like a duck in water. Even Lieutenant Dan would come and watch me play.
Oh, he's struggling. Whoa!
I should have died out there with my men, but now I'm nothing but a goddamn cripple. Do you know what it's like not to be able to use your legs?
Yeah, he does.
Yes, sir, I do.
Aw.
I had a destiny. I was supposed to die in the field, and you cheated me out of it.
He's just really angry.
Do you understand what I'm saying, Gump? I had a destiny. I was Lieutenant Dan Taylor.
You still Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
BFC Gump,
Yes, sir!
as you were, you've been awarded the Medal of Honor.
They want to give me a... What'd they do with Lieutenant Dan?
They sent him home.
2 weeks later, I left Vietnam.
President Johnson awarded 4 medals of honor to men from each of the armed services.
Wow. And he was one of them.
I understand you were wounded in the buttocks, son. I'd like to see that.
It's a good thing Mama was resting, because the streets was awful crowded with people.
Oh, she thinks that he's part of it.
I had to stand in line.
Oh boy. I feel like Jenny's gonna be there because it's kind of her crowd.
You're a good man for doing this.
Okay. Wow.
Tell us a little bit about the war, man.
Well, there was only one thing I could say about the war in Vietnam.
In Vietnam, you're...
How are you? I'll be dead in this goddamn boiler!
Oh my gosh. He's still talking too. He hasn't stopped. He's just going on his rant.
That's all I have to say about that.
That's the right on, man. Said it all. Forrest Gump!
Jenny? Oh.
Jenny!
That's pretty ballsy to just go into the reflection pool. Oh my goodness. She looks like a fairy. Oh, he's going in too. Aww. Aww. That was so sweet.
It was the happiest moment of my life. Jenny and me was just like peas and carrots again. She showed me around and even introduced me to some of her new friends.
Shut that blonde man and get your white ass away from that window.
Forrest, this is Wesley. Wesley and I live together in Berkeley.
Let me tell you something else. Because we, the Black Panthers, are against the war in Vietnam. Yes, we are against all these races and...
Oh my. Wow. Absolutely not, sir. Beat him up. Yeah. Well deserved. Oh. Jeez.
I should have known it was just going to be some bullshit hassle.
What? What a narcissistic person.
Sorry I had a fight in the middle of your Black Panther party.
No.
I would never hurt you, Jenny.
No one ever should.
I know you wouldn't, Forrest.
Aw. Jenny's always just picking the rough road. Poor girl.
It was a very special night for the two of us. Wish you wouldn't go, Jenny.
I have to, Forrest.
No.
You know what I think? I think you should go home to Greenbow, Alabama.
Forrest, we have very different lives, you know.
Oh, it's so frustrating to see Jenny just throw her life away time and time again.
To have this.
Aww.
I got it just by doing what you told me to do.
Why are you so good to me?
You're my girl.
Oh. Because he loves you.
Just like
Oh.
that, she was gone out of my life again.
Man, so much was happening during these
But
times.
instead, they decided the best way for me to fight the communists was to play ping pong. Somebody said world peace was in our hands, but all I did was play ping pong. I was a national celebrity.
I feel like that guy on the bench actually enjoys his story. This guy's very into it.
Forrest Gump, John Lennon.
In the land of China, people hardly got nothing at all.
No possessions?
Some years later, that nice young man from England was on his way home to see his little boy. Somebody shot him.
They gave you the Congressional Medal of Honor.
It's Lieutenant
That's
Dan.
Lieutenant Dan.
Wow.
Lieutenant Dan!
They gave you
Oh, he's mad.
the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What do you do here in New York, Lieutenant Dan?
I'm living off the government tip.
He's such an angry guy. I get it, though.
I stayed with Lieutenant Dan and celebrated the holidays.
Aww.
I gotta buy me one of them shrimp boats as soon as I have some money. I made me a promise to Bubba. A promise is a promise, Lieutenant Dan.
He's got such a huge heart. And he's drinking a Dr. Pepper.
In the day that you are a shrimp boat captain, I will come and be your first mate. If you're...
He's so, okay. He takes everything so literally.
It's funny, but in the middle of all that fun, I began to think about Jenny.
Aw. Oh, another black guy. Oh, is that the same guy or a different guy? Oh. I feel like Forrest Gump is making me realize that I shouldn't be so in my head about things. He's inspirational. I don't think he's feeling that.
What are you, stupid or something?
Oh, he's sticking up for him. Well, that escalated so quickly. Oh, they're laughing at him. Wow, he did that with ease. Wheelchairs usually tip so easily.
I'm sorry I ruined your New Year's Eve party, Lieutenant Dan. Tastes like cigarettes.
Ew.
A few months later, they invited me and the ping pong team to visit the White House, and I met the President of the United States again.
You might want to send a maintenance man over to that office. The lights are off and they must be looking for a fuse box or something because them flashlights, they're keeping me awake.
Watergate. It's so crazy how he's like tied into,
I shall resign the presidency effective at noon tomorrow.
involved in like all of
Vice
the
President
huge
Ford
things that
will be
happened in
sworn in as
history. It's
president
wild.
in this office.
Let's go. Yes, sir! As you were. I have your discharge papers. Service is up, son.
Service is up.
And just like that, my service in the United States Army was over.
He's like, I'm gonna keep my paddle.
So I went home.
Oh, I love that driveway with the huge trees.
I'm home, Mama.
I know.
We've had all sorts of visitors, Forrest. Everybody wants you to use their ping pong stuff.
Yeah.
One man even left a check for $25,000.
It's funny how things work out. I didn't stay home for long because I'd made a promise to Bubba, and I always try to keep my promise. And of course, I paid my respect to Bubba himself. Hey, Bubba, it's me, Forrest Gump. I remember everything you said, and I got it all figured out. So anyway, I'm putting all that on gas, brand new shrimping boat.
He's doing it. Oh my goodness. He's actually shrimping.
Shrimping is tough.
On one trip.
I only caught 5.
Oh, 5.
Couple of boys, you could have yourself a cocktail. Hey, you ever think about naming this old boat? It's bad luck to have a boat without a name.
I'd never named a boat before. There was only one I could think of. The most beautiful name in the wide world.
I was thinking maybe Bubba, but yeah, I'm not surprised. He's naming it Jenny. Oh, she looks awful.
I thought about her a lot. Hope that whatever she was doing made her happy.
Oh no, is that heroin? No, 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 no. This is terrible. Oh no, no, no. Oh my god. Please don't jump. No! Gosh, I feel so bad for her. She must have dealt with so much as a child. I get it.
I thought about Jenny all the time.
And he loves her so much. Aww. Oh my god. The boat! The boat!
told you if you were ever a shrimp boat captain that I'd be your first mate. Well, here I am. I am a man of my word. But don't you be thinking that I'm gonna be calling you sir.
No, sir.
How?
My boat.
Is it okay? Okay, it's still operable. How did it like U-turn?
Get on the wheel and take a left!
Can he see the shrimp?
That's where we'll find him.
Yep. Finding some interesting stuff in there.
Where the hell's this God of yours?
Funny Lieutenant Dan said that, because right then, God showed up.
Oh no.
Now me, I was scared. But Lieutenant Dan, he was mad.
Hurricane Carmen came through here.
Oh wow, there's a hurricane.
Only one shrimping boat actually survived the storm.
Louise, that's Forrest.
After that, shrimping was easy.
Because there's no competition.
We were the only boat left standing. Bubba Gump shrimp's what they got.
That's awesome.
We got a whole bunch of boats. 12 Jennies. Big old warehouse. We even have hats. We got more money than Davy Crockett.
We were sitting next to a millionaire.
He doesn't believe him. So we're still not into like where he's...
That's him right there.
Where he's headed with this suitcase on this bench.
And let me tell you something about Lieutenant Dan.
I never thanked you for saving my life.
Wasn't
He
sure
never
what was
actually
happening.
said so, but I think he made his peace with God.
Aww.
His mama said.
Oh, no.
Where's Mama?
He's upstairs.
Hi, Forrest.
Sure got you straightened out, didn't we, boy?
It's the same doctor.
Why are you dying, Mama?
It's just my time. Death is just a part of life. Something we're all destined to do. But I was destined to be your mama.
Aww.
I did the best I could. You have to do the best with what God gave you. Life is a box of chocolates, Forrest. You never know what you're gonna get. I will miss you, Forrest.
And that's all I have to say about that. Now, because I'd been a football star and a war hero and national celebrity and a shrimping boat captain, City Falls of Greenbow, Alabama decided to get together and offered me a fine job.
Does he need one?
Oh, I never went back to work for Lieutenant Dan. Though he did take care of my Bubba Gump money, he got me invested in some kind of fruit company. So then I got a call from him saying we don't have to worry about money no more.
Yeah.
And even though Bubba was dead, I gave Bubba's mama Bubba's share.
God, he's such a good guy.
I cut that grass for free.
Oh.
But at night time, when there was nothing to do, I'd always think of Jenny.
Is that really her? No. I hope she's doing better. I really hope this story ends with him and Jenny together, but I don't think it will, just because of how she's been this entire movie. Is that her?
And then she was there.
She's not dressed all crazy. No.
Hello, Forrest.
Hello, Jenny. Jenny came back and stayed with me. She went to bed and slept like she hadn't slept in years.
She probably hadn't.
How can you do this?
Sometimes I guess there just aren't enough rocks.
I never really knew why she came back. We was like peas and carrots again. I'd pick pretty flowers and put them in a room for her.
Oh.
She gave me the best gift anyone could ever get in the wide world.
The shoes. The one he's wearing.
And it was the happiest time of my life.
Will you marry me? I'd make a good husband.
You would, Forrest. You don't want to marry me.
Why don't you love me, Jenny? I'm not a smart man, but I know what love is.
It's so sad.
I do love you.
This might be like bad to say, but I'm worried about him. Like, I don't want him to be hurt by her because she's obviously a gypsy soul, and yeah, she just slept with him and now she's leaving, probably without saying goodbye. It's really easy to like kind of dislike her, but I don't blame her at all. She had a really rough start to life, never really got over it. It just sucks that like Forrest has to try to process that because he probably doesn't understand, which is really sad. He's just probably wondering like why, like what he did wrong.
That day, no particular reason, I decided to go for a little run. Thought maybe I'd just run across Greenbow County.
Wow.
I figured since I run this far, maybe I'd just run across the great state of Alabama. That's what I did.
Is that him?
And when I got there, might as well turn around.
So, you just ran.
Yeah.
I guess he's like coping with it. Oh, look at his beard. I mean, Jenny did tell him that if you're ever feeling like you're in trouble, just run. Oh my gosh, his hair.
For the fourth time on his journey across America, Forrest Gump.
I'll be damned.
They just couldn't believe that somebody would do all that running for no particular reason.
Why are you doing this?
Felt like running. I just felt like running.
I'll follow you anywhere, Mr. Gump.
So, I got company.
He's got a groupie.
I got more company.
Oh.
And then even more people joined in.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, like I was saying, I had a lot of company.
Oh, look at the canyons.
My mom always said, you got to put the past behind you before you can move on. And I think that's what my running was all about.
Yeah, for sure. They're like, he stopped.
Quiet, he's gonna say something.
I'm pretty tired. Think I'll go home now.
Wow.
Now what are we supposed to do?
And just like that, my running days was over.
Well, that's why his shoes look like that.
Ago, at 2:25 p.m., as President Reagan was leaving the Washington Hotel.
Oh my gosh, were there really this many shootings? I don't remember any. I mean, I wasn't alive during the 70s.
I picked up the mail.
One day, out of blue, clear sky, I got a letter from Jenny, wondering if I could come down to see her, and that's what I'm doing here.
Oh, that's what he's going to go see her.
I'm supposed to go on the number 9 bus, 47 Henry Street.
You don't need to take a bus. Henry Street is just 5 or 6 blocks.
It was nice talking to you.
So I guess that box of chocolates is for her. Oh.
Hey, Forrest. Thank you.
I ate some.
I was about to say. He was offering them.
Scrapbook of your clippings and everything. There you are.
Wow.
This, I got you running. Listen, Forrest, I don't know how to say this. I want to apologize for anything that I ever did to you because I was messed up for a long time and... Yoo-hoo! This is my very good friend, Mr. Gump. Just keep
Is that his son?
You're a mama, Jenny.
His name's Forrest.
Like me.
I named him after his daddy.
He got a daddy named Forrest, too?
You're his daddy, Forrest.
What a way to tell him after so many years. Is he scared? Is he mad?
There's nothing you need to do, okay? You didn't do anything wrong.
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. But is he smart?
He's very smart. He's one of the smartest in his class. Yeah, it's okay. Go talk to him.
That was so sad.
What are you watching?
Why didn't she tell him?
Forrest, I'm sick.
What?
I have some kind of virus, and the doctors they don't know what it is.
Like AIDS?
You could come home with me. I'll take care of you if you're sick.
Would you marry me, Forrest?
What?
Okay.
Does that mean he's sick too? I'm so confused.
Forrest, it's time to start.
Lieutenant Dane.
He has legs. Oh my gosh.
Titanium alloy. It's what they use on the space shuttle.
I think I'm struggling with like Jenny and why she changed all of a sudden, and now she wants to be married to him, and I'm happy for him.
Were you scared in Vietnam?
Yes. Sometimes it would stop raining long enough for the stars to come out, and then it was nice. It looked like there were two skies, one on top of the other. And then in the desert, when the sun comes up,
He's seen so
I couldn't tell
much.
where heaven stopped and the earth began.
It's so beautiful.
I wish I could have been there with you.
You were.
I love you.
You died on a Saturday morning. I had you placed here under a tree. And I had that house of your father bulldozed to the ground. Mama always said dying was a part of life. I sure wish it was. Little Forrest is doing just fine. I make his breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, teaching him how to play ping pong. He's really good. We fish a lot. And every night we read a book. He's so smart, Jenny. You'd be so proud of him. I am. He wrote you a letter. And he says, I can't read it. Not supposed to, so I just leave it here for you.
Don't have any tissues because I didn't think it was going to be sad. It's a mistake.
I don't know if we each have a destiny or if we're all just floating around accidental like on a breeze. But I think maybe both is happening at the same time. I miss you, Jenny. If there's anything you need, I won't be far away.
The birds. Oh man.
Here's your bus. My favorite book.
The feather.
I want to tell you I love you.
I love you too, Daddy.
I'll be right here when you get back.
She's still the driver.
And you were Dorothy, yours, and I'm Forrest Gump.
He's just gonna wait there all day for his son to come back. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting this to be like a biography about one of the most amazing people and going through his life. And gosh, if we all had the optimism that Forrest Gump had, I think our lives would be a lot less stressful. I definitely was not expecting this to be one where I cried. I thought maybe it would be more on the funnier side. I think it was the best of both of those worlds. It was funny and uplifting, but also had really serious tones to it that obviously were really sad and really, really hard. Watching Jenny go through everything that she went through was really hard to watch for sure. I see now why so many people were harping about, you have to watch it, you have to see it, it's an experience. And it definitely was an experience. I think what I pulled away from this movie the most is that I need to start thinking a little bit more like Forrest Gump. Stop worrying about so many different things that are always constantly happening in our life. I mean, in this one, we got to see a lot of the stuff that happened in the 60s and the 70s, and they were all really ugly things that Forrest, yeah, they were happening in and around him, but he never thought that way. He never really dove too deep into the politics or the anger or the racism that a lot of those times had in them. I think another one of the main big points from this movie that I absolutely loved was that intelligence isn't everything. Forrest Gump was tied into such huge events and how far he got, and he met the president twice, and he did all of these amazing, heroic, and beautiful things, and he had an IQ of 75. And it's not always about being the smartest person in the room, but not being afraid to try new things or just going after what you love is what Forrest Gump did this entire movie, and it brought him so many places. Jenny was definitely going through a really hard time and trying to find herself by using drugs and alcohol and trying to meet other people. And instead of just doing what actually made her happy, she just kind of struggled her way through. Whereas Forrest is over there just doing what his gut tells him to do and doing it and not thinking about it too hard. And I feel like a lot of our stress, my stress, I guess I should say, I shouldn't speak for you guys, but a lot of my stress comes from trying to think about how other people are viewing me. And it definitely comes from having a similar experience as Jenny growing up. Childhood trauma never really goes away. It definitely haunts you. And like we see in this movie, Forrest had an amazing mother. Father, not so much, but she never really harped on it. She didn't point fingers at him or even really talk about him. It was just, we're getting through this and this is how we're dealing with it. And his mother was such an incredible lady because she is the one that made Forrest who he is. Never taking life too seriously, always being open to trying new things, and if they don't work out, then not sweating them. So awesome movie, 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed this one. Because it's so sad, I probably won't rewatch it anytime soon, but I do want to rewatch this one again because I feel like it has a lot of amazing messages in it that I definitely am leaving today thinking a little bit differently about the things that make me stress out and thinking a little bit differently about how I can deal with them and handle them the way that Forrest Gump would. I do have a Patreon if you guys are interested in watching a full uncut reaction to this alongside me with a little bit of extra dialogue. But please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed your time here. And I would love to hear any other classic movie reactions to movies that I have not seen yet. Thank you guys so much for hanging out here today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.